brand new. It's a 5 stars for me. I love this thing. It was worth every penny, every dollar that I spent on Amazon to get it. So we'll go over it really quick. The keyboard, it starts off in blue. Let's see, this is not the initial color that it starts with. But the way that you can change, there's different settings of brightness for the lights. For the lights that it has, you hit the function key, hold down function key, and then hit the escape button. And what it does is it goes through the different modes. So you hit it one time, it's going to go to the brightest setting. You hit it again, function and escape. And this is the pulse mode. So whatever color you have it on, it's going to pulse in that color, like that. And if you do function and escape again, it turns it off, so you can use it without the light. I'm going to turn it back on for using function and escape. And this is the most dim setting that it has. Function and escape again. We go back to the brightest setting. Function and escape again. Back to the pulse. So not only do you have those 3 different modes, you also have a lot of colors that are available. So this is the pink, or some may say that it looks purple. The way that you can change the colors on the keyboard is by holding down function and then pressing the tab key once. So if we do that, we've changed it to blue or teal. Then you do function and tab again. We've got yellow, function and tab again. We've got white, function and tab. You've got blue, and actually this one, when you get to this one changes colors, all the colors that are available. So it goes by itself. It does red, that's one of them, green, and purple, or pink. And yeah, so there is that option. Then you do function and tab again, and it starts over at the beginning, starting with blue, function and tab, there's your red, function and tab, you got green, function and tab, we're back at pink or purple. So not only can you do those colors, if you wanted to do the pulsing, let me start back at that blue. Here we go. Okay, so this is the one that changes to all the different colors. You can then go to the pulsing mode using function and escape a few times. And not only will it cycle through all the colors, it'll also pulse on that setting. So I like it. This is the mode that I use it on a lot. Okay, so that's your keyboard. And I just do function and escape to turn the light off. Here is the mouse that it comes with. It pretty much just cycles. I have not, if there is a way, I don't know about it, to keep it on one particular color. I don't think that there's a way. But yeah, it just kind of cycles throughout the day as you're using it. On the left side, it does have these forward and backwards buttons, so those are really convenient to have. And you got left click, you got right click, that sort of thing. Any typical mouse that has that. You've got your scroll, and that does that. Then on top, you've also got the DPI button. What that DPI button does, if you click it, it really just adjusts the speed of your cursor that moves on your screen. So if you want your cursor to move quickly to the right or quickly to the left or slowly, use that DPI button to change the speed of that. Also, I've learned that if you hold the DPI button down, it turns the light off on the mouse. So if you wanted to, you could use this set without the lights. Or you just hold down that DPI button again, and it turns back on and resumes its cycle. So overall, love it. I've had it for a couple days and I'm enjoying it. I would give it 5 stars. So yeah, it is worth it, worth every penny. Thanks for watching.
My new keyboards came, mate. The K100 Corsair. Looks nice, doesn't it? Focus ain't brilliant. on the camera. A nice pad here.
Hello and welcome everyone! To further upgrade my new studio setup, I've ordered my first mechanical keyboard, but it was only $40 and includes a mouse, so I'm trying my best to keep my expectations grounded. However, the Havit HV KB389L has received thousands of rave reviews online, so maybe there's some potential in this piece of kit we're unboxing and setting up today. As you can see, Havit has wasted no unnecessary effort in sprucing up the packaging. I should mention that this keyboard features blue switches, the loudest of all the mechanical types out there, so you might want to consider a different option if you don't want to piss off your friends or family. Havit is kind enough to include a plastic palm rest that clips on the back of the keyboard. The keyboard itself features an aluminum body that feels sturdy with no flex to it without applying some immense force. Ah yes, it's been years since I've pressed down on such satisfying keys. They feel great and not as cheap as some Corsair keyboards I've played around with. Looking at the back side, we can see the model number as well as two flip-out legs to angle out the keyboard if you should feel the need to do so. Here we have the mouse, a point of contention shared amongst multiple reviewers. It does have a nice texture to it considering its plastic body, but it's not particularly ergonomic and quite large. Considering my hands are rather gargantuan, I actually think it's nice, but time will tell if I'll need to invest in a different one. Time to get this plugged in and see them in action. The multiple RGB lights in the mouse are actually quite impressive and make for some interesting patterns that breathe and rotate. There's a singular DPI button that cycles through the various sensitivities, which may be a deal breaker for serious first-person shooter fans out there. But it's time to focus on the main attraction, the keyboard itself. These keys have great travel and don't feel like they'll cause fatigue. Typing on it feels great, and I can't wait to perform some extensive stress testing on it. Pressing the function key and F9 will allow you to cycle through its surprisingly extensive RGB patterns. Holding function and pressing the up and down arrow keys allow you to experience each mode with a specific color. I can assure you that these effects are more spectacular in person. My camera seems to show the lights bleeding, but it's actually very clean and a pleasant visual experience that complements the feel of typing on it. Some of you may be pleased to know that it's possible to leave the keys on a solid color without any effects if you so wish. While there's unfortunately no software customization available, there's really something for everyone here, and you can easily kill a half hour trying them all out until you find one that suits you best. You have access to 5 user-defined lighting modes by pressing function and number keys 1 through 5. Once you have a particular profile selected, simply press function and the escape key, and you're able to tap on a key once to turn the light on, and again to turn it off. Doing this repeatedly will cycle through each color, so you power users out there can highlight whatever keys you want most. If you have interest in this keyboard, but want to reduce the bottom out or dampen the noise a bit, I highly recommend a key pulling tool and some O-rings, as they do a pretty decent job of softening the presses and quieting the clack a bit. We're going to pop a clear O-ring on one of these keys so you can hear the kind of difference you can expect. All in all, I have to say, I'm extremely impressed with Havit's budget mechanical keyboard. It really has exceeded my expectations, and its quality is solid and belies its price point. If you're considering a purchase of the HV KB389L, check the links in the description and consider leaving a comment, a like, or even a subscribe if this video has helped you. Thank you oh so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys.
Guys, my name's Brian, and I purchased this mouse and keyboard combo from Havit. As you can see, this is MS733. It came with the combo. And like I said, I purchased it in April 2020, and it's now June 2020, so it's only been 2 months, which ain't a long time for a mouse and keyboard to last. And when I went to use my mouse today, I noticed that it wasn't lighting up, so I was like, oh, maybe there's an issue. And yes, there was. So I noticed that it wasn't lighting up, even when I hit the lighten button, and the DPI button usually changes the colors also. And also when you go to the program, when I hit DPI button, nothing changes because it should show a change in here. But I noticed that it wasn't, so notice that that's the issue, one issue. But the main issue that I'm having is my controls of my mouse is inverted from my cursor. So usually when you push your mouse forward, your cursor on your screen will go up. But right now, since the lighting went out, when I push the mouse forward, the cursor goes down, but when I pull it back, the cursor goes up. And if I go right, the cursor goes left, and if I go left with the mouse, the cursor goes right. So I'm pretty sure it's just the mouse gave out and internal software kind of messed up, because I downloaded the official driver, as you can see, and I also tried on 3 different computers with the official driver, and still no issue. Or still no result for the issue. I tried to contact their support team and no one replied yet, so I'm just pretty much making this to warn you guys that this is a possible outcome for the products. So if you guys do order it, I hope it don't happen to you, but like I said, it's only 2 months prior to ordering it, or 2 months after I ordered it, and it already gave out, so that's not a good sign for the company. I'll let you know if the contact team helps anyway, or even if they even try to contact me back to try to resolve the issue. But for now,
today we will be checking out this Magic Eagle Havit gaming keyboard. So let's see what's in the box. And the first thing you'll see is the gaming mouse. And the gaming mouse is made from this soft touch feel and is really nice feeling in your hand. And it has multiple DPI options like this, and then it has a back and forth. Nice scroll wheel and nice braided wire. Continuing inside the box, we have the manual here showing you what every single key does for you. Alright, let's get the keyboard out. So this one is not braided, but it's okay because I don't really like braided stuff because they usually break more faster than not braided stuff. You can see that it has extra keys here, so you can use it for volume up, volume down, pause and play, skip, and then it has this settings, so you can do function settings. Really nice keyboard, guys. It's so quiet, and if you tap on it, it feels really nice. So you guys can see that it has a roll of RGB lights. So here's blue, red, and green. Let me show you guys the mouse light. Isn't that awesome?